Hello, YouTubers. Hello, subscribers. Kisses to all of you. Thank you so much for your love and your support. I want to thank my lovely subscribers for all the gifts that you guys send me, and I really feel like a princess. Thank you so much. It is truly just worth so much to me. Thank you. So I decided to get on here really quick. Okay. Oh, yes, my hat. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. My sister said, wear it. I said, oh, yeah. I don't really want to wear it because I want to put it in the cabinet. But I just, how do you not? Thanks to my lovely subscriber. Kisses to you. Thank you. Definitely can wear it when my hair is not on the up and up all the time. Okay. So, getting down to business. Now, I think I heard something that I think I heard that I shouldn't have heard, that I was like, oh my goodness, is that really what I think it is? So, word on the street is that Meghan and Harry has put out a statement that they were not invited to King Charles's 75th birthday, and they must be trying to distract from the disaster that happened in Kenya. Now, then I had to look it up. I said, now wasn't Camilla over there recently in Kenya? And I was like, yeah, she was dancing and stuff. And I said, I know I'm not stupid. So I looked up some more stuff to make sure that I am not going to accuse Meghan of doing something that she shouldn't have done. But did she just went after the royal family again? And not only did she do that, but made a statement that reminded us of who she really is, that they are trying to distract from... Listen, I'm going to do a video with Angela Livin and another host. She's the host. It's his show. So I'm going to play this video and I'm going to let you guys hear it. And I'm going to form my own assumption, what I hear, and then you guys tell me in your comments, was I wrong? Was I off? That's not what was said. Because, and to my understanding, Maghen has come out and said that they didn't snub the king's birthday. They just never got an invitation. And so, according to the palace, is that they did get an open invitation, which means you're not going to get a formal invitation like you were getting before when you called yourself a real royal. Because she felt, this is the kicker to me. There's a lot of kickers in this, so I hope I get through all of them. But you're no longer a royal. You're over here on the other side of the Atlantic or whatever it is. You're on the other side. You're in a different country. And we don't practice that. And so the only thing that you can cozy up with is celebrities, because that's the only people that you think that you can relate to. You can't relate to your family because you've kicked them to the curb. And then you're constantly talking about the royal family as if, like leave them alone kind of a situation. And it's spilling out, WME. If you want her to be this big global whatever, she's not listening. She's talking and no one's talking but her. She doesn't have to prove or say anything to anybody. If she just shut up, then she might recover from this. But she can't because she keeps talking. And so since she wanted us to know that she didn't get an invitation. No, she didn't get a formal invitation. You can come home if you want to, and here's the stipulations. No one's going to keep them from coming home. But if you do, this is how it's going to go down. And if it don't go down the way we say it's going to go down, then you will not be invited. No, and listen, first of all, they ain't got to invite them to do anything. The invitation should have stopped at the coronation. That's why it would always be open. If you feel you want to come, that's fine. And what is this talk? Because Angela Living keeps bringing it up. Let's get into it. About how Maghen is waiting on an apology. No, is this what she's doing? Blackmailing them for one? Obi Scobie? This new, they didn't invite me, they snobbed us, we didn't snob them kind of a thing. Shut up. Just shut up. There's no need for a response. There's no need for her to be talking to no one but herself. The royal family is not even talking to Maghen, and she is talking to us about them. Like someone said, a lot of people are saying, Maghen is watching the news. She's watching. She wants to hear everything that's said about her. And she's watching the YouTube channels that talk about her. And it's the UK. We don't talk about her like that over here. And even when they do, people don't give a damn. I am sorry. She is alive and well because of the UK media. Let me tell you something. Page 6 and TMC does not have her on prime time. And if she's not on prime time, I have to go and dig her up and look for her. She is a nobody and she's trying to be a somebody. But it is interesting, her continued attacks on the royal family, as if that made her money before. What, people are going to pay her millions to talk about what? The coronation? How she trying to... I mean, this is ridiculous. Listen to this. Let's get to it, guys. Here's the deal. I have so many emotions and so many things that is wrong with them coming out with a statement about something over nothing. Look how Maghen turns things into this big to-do. You haven't visited your family for any reason in over 5 years or 4 years. And the kids haven't seen them. She's been over there since she was at the funeral. But what I'm saying is that her kids hasn't. I wonder if she's using them as a blackmail tactic. Maghen plays a game. And I believe that since she's become this, I went beyond. This is what she wants. She wants the royal family to think that she has a relationship with Katy Perry and that she has a relationship with Beyonce and Beyonce's best friend and that she's hanging out with Kevin Costner and all this other stuff. While she's playing this silly game of I can do one better than you, which hanging out with celebrities don't make her this big, gigantic star. It just makes her look like a desperate fool. No, why William and Catherine is running around with dignitaries and people that are, changing the world one moment at a time. Maghen is around here playing, let's go to someone's concert so we can feel important, feel like we are friends with these people. Katy Perry's friends with William them. No one's, listen, we are beyond that, guys. We are beyond talking about what Maghen wants us to talk about other than the real deal. She wants us to say, oh, they're friends, they're not friends. See, they're friends. She wants people to believe that she has these relationships with these people. And I don't care about her having a relationship with Diaz and the other one, because they haven't been on the scene since when? They are not popular. They used to be A-listers. They used to be. The only thing that got her really some stir is when she was hanging out with the Kardashians, because those are my point is that Maghen plays this game with the royal family as if there is one. She will lose. She will lose if she tries to compete with the royal family. She has lost. Didn't she lose on the Oprah show? That was a success. Okay, let's continue. The docuseries working with Netflix. Aren't they on the verge of kicking her to the curb? Was that a success? Okay, Spotify, they've already kicked her to the curb in the Spare book. Look at the reviews on that sucker. And then from all of that, look at their popularity. It went down because of the car chase? I doubt that. Their popularity left them from all the shenanigans that they have done. And as they continue to do it, it almost breaks my heart to see her continue to go down this dark, desolate, no ending to trashing and bashing the family that's made her famous enough to hang out with the who's who's. So, you could hang out with Cameron and Diaz and all of them and Kevin Costner and Oprah before Harry? You could, because I didn't see you. I didn't know she even existed. And now all of a sudden she can hang out with them because she's the Duchess of Sussex. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Sorry. Yes. The fascination is not Meghan. The fascination is Harry. And she is pissed off because of that. Here's the deal. When they walk into the room, they're not looking at Meghan. They're looking at Harry because he's still a prince. Even though he's an idiot and now he's his pet. A pet, Harry. You are her pet. Because none of this could be possible without her, without you. You give your wife permission to treat your family any old kind of way. And you're waiting on an apology. And you want the world to know. Because William and Catherine and King Charles and the rest of them continue to have a dignified front and don't say anything. And every time you guys open your mouths, you look stupid. You look childish. You look like two kids running around here that's playing this game with yourselves. It is disgusting. I haven't even gotten started. Let's move on. Sorry, and I don't mean this to be a rant, but I find it distasteful for her to put in all that kind of work that she's going to be this big star and have this big comeback. But she's got Obi Scobie on speed dial that's ready to hit the button and talk about her entire in-laws. Why would I be associated with someone like that? Why would I want to be friends with someone that's going to trash my husband's family? I'm like, when you talk about them, you're talking about me. We're a part of that now. And look at the grudge she holds on to. Look at the tit and tat for game that she plays. I'm going to let Angela Levin break it down because I could be wrong.
Another dramatic twist to
Okay.
It's time for fearless journalist and leading royal biographer Angela Levin. And there's been another dramatic twist to royal snubgate, with an almighty public row breaking out between Buckingham Palace and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. After the Sunday Times reported that the pair turned down an invite to the King's 75th birthday bash, the Sussexes have sensationally hit back. A spokesperson for the couple has said there has been no contact regarding an invitation to His Majesty.
So my understanding that someone said that they have turned down the invitation, Harry and Meghan. Okay. And then here they coming back at their rebuttal. And instead of just saying nothing, because you're not going. At the end of the day, is she going? Whether you got an invitation or not. Whether they say the door is open and you can come anytime, you don't need an invitation. The door is always open when you guys want to start acting like humans and people from society and stop acting like two kids running around here trying to make friends with everybody so you can say, oh, I know her. We don't care. I don't care that she knows these people. So what? Has she done anything that we should be like, whoa? No. She's got on a plane and she went to a concert and now it's just the next big deal. That is not the subject. Her going on a plane. The subject is it's all a part of that PR crap-a-doodle. But listen to what he says. That the palace has said that they have declined. And I believe that they did decline. I do. They said they're not coming. But then they said that they didn't get an invitation. Remember when Maghen was running around talking about Archie didn't get an invitation to the coronation, as if he needed a formal invitation? This is how entitled she became after she came in the royal family. They didn't get an invitation. And then you did get an invitation. And you had to respond and say if you were coming or not. And then you guys were playing, well, we're coming and we're not coming. And then people were waiting, the castle. And they decided, oh, yeah, we're not, Meghan's not going, but Harry's going. She's going to stay back with the kids. Obi Scobie came out with 2 or 3 different versions of that. Yes, they're best friends, their spokesperson. And she allowed him to speak on her behalf. You know why? Because when he said that he was speaking on her behalf, she didn't deny it. She's not coming out rebuking it like she's rebuking what they said that they got an invitation. No, she didn't get the invitation that she thinks she doesn't deserve, that she should have. She wants the red carpet rolled out for her and saying, Princess Meghan is coming to town and we need to have the crowds out and start bowing to her. That ship has sailed. You're coming in through the back door. Be quiet that you're even coming and shut the hell up. Because you guys are traitors. You are what you call a traitor. Both of you. And you continue to do that with these cockamamie stories. Listen to their spokesperson. Listen, guys.
It's time for fearless journalist and leading royal biographer Angela Levin. And there's been another dramatic twist to royal snubgate, with an almighty public row breaking out between Buckingham Palace and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. After the Sunday Times reported that the pair turned down an invite to the King's 75th birthday bash, the Sussexes have sensationally hit back. A spokesperson for the couple has said there has been no contact regarding an invitation to His Majesty's upcoming birthday. It's disappointing the Sunday Times has misreported this story out between Buckingham Palace and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. After the Sunday Times reported that the pair turned down an invite to the King's 75th birthday bash, the Sussexes have...
The Times. Sorry about the candy. It's good. It's from Scotland. Oh my God, it's so delicious. The New York Times, or the Times, came out and said that King Charles... Let me rewind it.
It's time for fearless journalist and leading royal
got to
biographer
me.
Angela
So
Levin.
good.
And there's been another dramatic twist to royal snubgate, with an almighty public row breaking out between Buckingham Palace and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. After the Sunday Times reported that the pair turned down an invite to the King's 75th birthday bash, the Sussexes have...
So the New York Times said that they turned it down. And so now Meghan and them is going after the New York Times, in my opinion, and trying to say the royal family didn't invite them. So why should they? Why would they? I would come out. Nope, we did not invite them. But if they want to come, they can. And if they come, there's going to be rules and regulations. This candy is delicious, especially the ones with the nuts.
Sensationally hit back. A spokesperson for the couple has said there has been no contact regarding an invitation to His Majesty's upcoming birthday. It's disappointing the Sunday...
Meghan wanted us to know there has been no contact. They're not talking to them. Okay? They didn't get no formal invitation. No one sent them an email asking them to come and celebrate the 75th birthday. I don't see anything wrong with that. Here's the deal. They told Harry, if you go down this stupid rabbit hole with this rabbit, We will have to distance ourselves to you because you have become a security risk for us all. And that you and your wife have declared war. And so with that said, if you want to see us and be a part of this family, there is going to be a whole new way that you're going to have to get in the front door. You got to let us know 3 months in advance. We're taking your cell phones. And if it's leaked that you're coming, you can't come. I mean, I believe that they set the tone. But Maghen wants to believe that now it's their fault. Because you know that's her MO. We talk about it all day long. Maghen's MO is to point the fingers and blame. And she's the victim. Look how she has become the victim in King Charles's birthday bash. No, you made yourself a victim. You alienated yourself from the royal family. You stepped down and didn't look back. And now you want to just be invited anytime you get ready to, after you have done the mess that you have done. Let's kick it off this way, Maghen. What about your father has been begging you to see his grandkids and you have completely shut him off, but you worried about an invitation from King Charles. You're worried about the wrong stuff. That's why your reputation is in the toilet and will stay there. You worry about the royal family and the kingdom and Catherine and William and what they're doing. That you miss it every time that you have an opportunity to fix this. Like my sister said, accountability, because there's none there. But you are wasting time on a birthday invitation. And you have basically told us Harry lost his father in the situation that you created. I'm going to add that since she doesn't want to tell the truth. I'm going to add a little bit, that she was the cause of the breakup, of the division, of the cracks, of everything, of the distrust, of the stay away with them shenanigans you and Maghen got going on. And these A-listers that's looking really crazy out there that's entertaining you guys. Sorry, your reputation can't. Listen, the Duchess of Sussex reputation is not going to be able to stand that. But let's go back. Because while she's worried about an invitation, she needs to be concerned about that court case she's going to happen tomorrow. What is she going to do? Lie her way out of that too? No, the judge needs to make an example that she needs to shut the hell up. She talked about her sister and her father, but she worried about her feelings and her mental health, but she wasn't concerned about her sisters or her fathers. Oh, let's even go a little further. Phillips, Queen Elizabeth, when she got on TV talking about her feelings and racism and how it affected her and all about me, she made that conversation show. So Oprah said, it's all about their story. That was all about Meghan's hoopla to try to turn the world against one of the most famous families in the world for her shenanigans. So now, she didn't respond to her dad. Let's check this out. Hold on, guys. When her father did that interview, a special, he did a whole special and said that he wanted to see his daughter. His doctor said that the next stroke he have, that he won't be living anymore. Like he pleaded with her and he said he can't get a hold of her on the phone. So what other way is there to do it? Isn't this the way Maghen do it? She's putting out statements. She wants the world to know that she didn't get an invite. But she didn't want us to know how her father had something to say to her. He spoke to her directly, okay? And she's responding to something that the Times has said. A article said. But she won't even respond to her father. But she's caring about somebody's mental health. Catch it. Maghen is about self. And every time she opens her mouth, you can see it. It is disgusting. While you out there looking at the news, girlfriend, did you know that your father was trying to get in contact with you? While you worried about what King Charles and Camilla and Catherine and William, because Obi Scobie is all up over there. He wants the royal family to fail, just like Meghan does. And she hates that their popularity is kicking butt. But the nerve of her. The nerve. You created this chaos yourself. And you don't have, I don't know what group is on your side. But let me tell you something. Whatever I thought about all the people that you keep hanging out with, I no longer have respect for them. Starting with Oprah, Tyler Perry, Cameron Diaz, Goop Girl, and Kevin Costner, you name it. Because nasty is just nasty. And if you can just turn your blind eye to someone like this and pretend that it's okay, really? Do you really think it's okay for Meghan to trash one family and then kill off one and keep moving? And then want us to be like, oh, she's so wonderful. She's hanging with Cameron. She's at the Katy Perry's concert. She's going to have to do 100 more of those for people to be like, oh, we see her. And I don't remember. I may be too old then. I didn't remember that hanging out with famous people made you famous. I didn't know that. I think, to me, it's like, why are they hanging out with her? That's all. That will always be my question. I know why Oprah did it. She did it for the story. And she got conned. I know why Tyler did it. He wanted to look like a hero. But he was conned too. And now he's the godfather. When I told my sister that Tyler Perry was the godfather, she said, shut the hell up. I said, that's what I'm talking about. She don't know Tyler Perry from the guy in the basement. But all of a sudden, since he flew her over here and gave her a castle, he's the god now. Well, of course, he went on the Oprah. He went on the docuseries and totally dissed the queen and said he would never go over there. What did she say? Listen, we know what she said, but what did she say in private that we missed? You're moving on.
Times has misreported this story between Buckingham
This is
Palace and the
them,
Duke and Duchess
Meghan.
of Sussex.
Excuse me. This is Meghan's response to them saying that they wasn't coming or something stupid. Like she was asked, but they said no, they snobbing it, and she's letting it be known she was not asked. And look how she's putting it out there.
After the Sunday Times reported that the pair turned down an invite to the King's 75th birthday bash, the Sussexes have sensationally hit back. A spokesperson for the couple has said there has been no contact regarding an invitation to his Majesty's upcoming birthday. It's disappointing the Sunday Times has misreported this story. Crumbs, I wonder if they're going to sue the Sunday Times. Anyway, a source close to the pair told the Mail Online, considering the trip to Kenya didn't go well, this might be a welcome distraction. Now,
that's when I said, honey, my husband was like, what are you doing? What are you looking at? I said, I think I just heard something that I probably shouldn't have heard. This is what it said. It said, the Kenya trip that Camilla took was a disaster. That's what they said. That's what Meghan said. The Kenya trip was a disaster. And catch it if I'm saying it wrong, but this came from their spokespeople. She okayed it. She signed the deal, and that's what she said. She didn't get asked to his birthday party. They have it wrong. The New York Times have it wrong. and they must be trying to distract, they meaning the royal King Charles or whoever was supposed to invite them, they're trying to distract from the disaster visit in Kenya. Now, that was below the belt, because number one, it was a success. It was a great success. Anybody that comes out to support them makes it a success. People that don't come out and support Meghan and Harry makes it a failure. And so the things that they have been doing in the last month or so have been a failure. Have they gotten those kind of crowds? Have they gotten that kind of love? Are they getting the red carpet? Are they getting the royal treatment? No, they're jealous. And so the jealousy is starting to spill out. It hurts her so bad that she can't shut the hell up. That she has to come out and attack. Instead of just shutting up and just saying, no, I didn't get an invitation, if she had something to say. But it's funny how she can respond to the newspaper and she can't even respond to her father. And no, maybe she's taken a lesson from the royal family. Never complain, never explain. Don't say anything about this, because then it'll just go away. But Meghan is not going away. Listen to how she's making it clear to us. And see, when you start attacking Kenya and the visit and all of this, number one, you're watching them very, very closely. Like, you eat, breathe, and sleep the royal family and what they're doing and how successful they are. And not just that, how they can be successful doing what they do. Like the mental health moment. They had their own mental health down in New York City, and Catherine and William was doing theirs. But theirs were authentic. You got to hear and understand what was going on over there, but Meghan and them was talking about themselves. And when they were talking about themselves, it was just a whole bunch of gibbery. They continued to make fools of themselves, opening up their mouths and saying things. And if they just be quiet and stop talking about that period, because don't nobody know. Let me tell you something. It wasn't on TMZ or Page 6. It wasn't on the news that she didn't get an invitation to King Charles's birthday. Not over here. That story was gone to me. It's end of discussion. She's not going, whatever they came. I didn't even talk about it until now. I can't even get this. I'm 30 minutes in. Let's just keep going.
Now, GB
I
News,
just want you guys
contact
to hear
regarding an invitation to His Majesty's upcoming birthday. It's disappointing the Sunday Times has misreported this story. Crumbs, I wonder if they're going to sue the Sunday Times. Anyway, a source close to the pair told the Mail Online, considering the trip to Kenya didn't go well, this might be a welcome distraction. Now, GB News also on...
A welcome distraction. They're not failing. She wants them to fail, but they're not. Unfortunately, Meghan, you're the one that's doing it. And I don't know where that came from, because it was such a lie. First, it was a lie, because that's not it. It's almost, you see the hatred that she has for her family, and you wonder, why do you hate them so much? Like, you haven't been over there for years, and you was only over there for 15 minutes, and now you are allowing this to consume you to the point where you have to put out a statement about your invitation. I am shocked. I am shocked that she is responding to something like this. But she is. The fact that she responded to it is shocking. Juanita, Meghan has put out a statement. This is the statement I just read. Rewind. And she wanted everyone to know that they're trying to distract. That's a Maghen's move every time. She said they were leaking stories to distract on what was going on with them. Because they would rotate these stories and they wouldn't want their story to be out there. So they would push out Maghen and Harry's lying. Then she said the Beckhams were leaking stories, lying. Oh God, my